some time now, the breakup between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck seem to be trending on social media, people having their various opinions about it. And some also speculating that this could be a publicity stunt. Well, it turns out to be that in as much as the publications on social media keeps trending or going viral, the ex to Ben Affleck, who happens to be Jennifer Garner, is adding some spice to the conversation as she was apparently spotted in the home of the Affleck's family and is getting people once again talking to know what she's once again seen doing at the premise of the Affleck's family, whether she's going back to Ben Affleck, is she going to resolve issues between Jennifer Lopez and her estranged partner, that is Ben Affleck. There have been an interesting conversation. Trust me when I say interesting. Well, I know that word has been overused, but I mean, I have no word to express this interesting story once again. So let's get into this very particular story. But before we do that, this is the latest Open Axe News, just so you don't forget. For more daily consistent news, you only have to subscribe to our platform 24/7 daily content. Enjoy today's episode. Let's get interactive, okay? So, like I did say, for some time now, the trend of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez seem to be trending. It all started when some publications brought out the alleged breakup between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck because, according to them, they have not seen Ben Affleck with Jennifer, for a very long time, and then also at various functions, these couple were not seen together. It was quite an unusual, sentiments on social media. Well, even though many have touted that this marriage would not last for a very long time, many had hopes or still had hopes that this would stand a chance of still becoming one of the most powerful couple in Hollywood. Now, time has gone by. A lot of people still think that there's a breakup between these two, but let me just drift away from the allegations. Now let's talk about the reality. So it turns out that there could be something really happening in the Affleck's family that we don't have so much knowledge or information about. However, Jennifer Garner was apparently spotted in the house of Ben Affleck. Yes, and it's getting people talking, and I think a lot of people want to understand what Ben Affleck wants to do. What Jennifer Garner apparently was seen doing inside the compound or the house of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Now, I'm not so surprised that Jennifer Garner would be seen at the premises of this couple because, of course, we've seen Jennifer Lopez go on various malls and just going out with Jennifer Lopez, and it's been very, very interesting when I say these two have a good. It feels as though these two have a very good relationship together. Now, people are also speculating that Jennifer Garner was present at the premise of the Affleck's family because she was apparently going to resolve issues like the marital affairs between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. I do not know for sure. Neither can also authenticate the story whether indeed Jennifer Garner went there purposely just to set things cool between these estranged couples allegedly. But I think even if it's so, Jennifer Garner going to Ben Affleck, what do you think about it? Like, it will be very difficult to even accept the fact that Jennifer Garner would have the guts to walk into the premise of the Affleck's family and just go resolve issue. I bet it's not really the motive. Okay, it isn't really the motive that Jennifer Garner would step inside the Affleck's family and would even think of going to resolve. I'm not saying it cannot be possible because now she's become more part of the family, and of course she has kids with Ben Affleck, and so definitely co-parenting still exists between the two, but to have a say in someone else's marriage, well, whilst you could not even stand a chance to resuscitate your own or make yours work with your former husband, now you're going back to patch things up with your former husband's, latest husband. I don't know even what I'm saying, but it just doesn't make sense in terms of what I've seen trending on social media with a tag of Jennifer Garner allegedly going into the house or the compound of Ben Affleck to resolve the heated conversations about a breakup between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. It's quite a very interesting conversation. Till now, we still do not understand what is happening in the house of Ben and J Lo. But I'm very optimistic that there's nothing really happening. It feels like yes, we understand Jennifer Lopez wants kind of hype for her upcoming tour because there's been a lot of razzmatazz about that particular show. She's cancelled it twice. She's brought out several explanations on why she cancelled. People are yet to understand or buy into that explanation. They're still dragging her left, right, center, and it looks like she's just overwhelmed with a lot of things. And so, just to make people have some kind of, I'm just saying that this could be one way of making the show, the tour a bit popular, so people could at least buy into it. Who knows? Ben Affleck could just pull a surprise at Jennifer Lopez's tour. Who knows? He could just pull up a surprise, and so for me, I feel it's not so much of a big deal. We should just keep our fingers crossed and just anticipate for something good or better in the coming days. But well, that's the latest we can report for you. But as to whether or not Jennifer Garner stepped foot in the compound just to patch things up between Ben and J Lo, I have a strong opinion about that. Like, it's not true. It could not be true. It cannot be true because then what in the name of counseling at all does Jennifer Garner have that J Lo cannot seek for a proper counseling from a specialist, like a professional? I'm just trying to say, because what experience does Jennifer Garner have that a professional therapist or counselor or something cannot have, that could also make things patch up between the two if there's any alleged divorce on the way? I don't think this has anything to do with Jennifer Garner wanting to patch things up. Maybe, who knows, she was just to go check up on the kids and just know what's happening and probably have some family chit chat, and just, of course, because now she's friends with J Lo, and so definitely we're going to talk about stuff pertaining to the kids and how to grow. Someone was just whispering something into my ears that, well, who knows, they're just still going to talk about the drunken habits of Ben Affleck, and I said, well, it could be anything at all. It could be anything at all, just anything at all. And I also hear that maybe, who knows, Jennifer Garner wants to dash out a house to J Lo because recently she was seen house hunting, and everybody was talking about it. That could be the reason why she apparently left the matrimonial home between herself and Ben Affleck. But we'll give you a subsequent bulletin or update as and when we do hear anything from the camp of these two. Keep your dial locked up here. This has been Delicious Up in Action News. Thanks for watching.